Welcome back to How-Tos and Kayak Reviews.
Hey, let's take a look at Teresa and I's brand new Hobie 2016 Outbacks. We'll show you a little bit of the things that we do to make them a little bit more custom to us. We picked up our Outbacks from Mariner Sales, and as you can see, we wasted no time putting them in the water and trying them out. What you doing?
Getting the air bubbles out of my sticker.
So we're messing with our new 2016 Outbacks. One of the first things we do with Outbacks is these lovely caps that they give you. We take them off. So I just put the screws back in to plug the hole. They're stainless, so does water collect in there? Yeah, but a $1 pool squirter will get it out. A lot of times we flip these over, pours out. But the flap is really, this sucker is really in the way, I find, so. I just put that screw right back in where I got it. And Teresa and I were talking about this little black thing right here. What is that? Well, I just took it off, and all it is a cover for a hole. And that hole, my friends, is for transducer wires and battery wires for your GPS step finder. Got one on each side so you can mount it on whatever side you want. I'm digging this 2016. Teresa, tell them what we're doing.
I'm putting my measuring ruler on here so I can get the right measurements on my fish when I'm on the water. And then I'm going to clear coat it. And go back and put my numbers.
Bam! 2016 Outbacks getting rigged up to the hilt, man. I had the 15 last year. Let's talk about what's different for the 16 this year. A major difference? Well, the only difference is this right here. This used to be a piece of rope with a kind of a clip on it, and now it's your typical snap. That's about it. That's the only thing that's different that we can find on the 2016 versus the 15.
Ty and Teresa mods to the 2016 Outback.
The first thing we did was we had the guys at Mariner Sales install the Pro Angler hatch. You can do it yourself. The guys at Mariner really know what they're doing, so I prefer they do it, especially when you're cutting into an expensive kayak like this. But there you go. It's got a bucket in it, which there's your access to your hole, big access. You drop the bucket in it, you can store stuff like batteries for transducers and stuff down there. But bam, I can fit 2 of these smaller tackle boxes, extra stuff, plastics. A lot of people put soft plastics up here. I've got hooks and jig heads, but this provides a watertight sealed spot for gear that you don't have to turn around and get out of your milk crate. I also prefer this latch to the circular latch. The circular one, we have a lot of issues with it, but this sucker, it's never gonna foul. So that's one of the main things that we do as far as modifications. Another one that we always do, no matter what yak we're on or have, is a ruler. You can't stick anything on top of this because it's a rough surface. So you're a 15-inch for a trout, 20-inch for a red. It's a great spot for a ruler. And we come back with clear coat. Spend $4 or $5 on some good clear coat. Spray it once, let it dry, spray it again, spray it 3 or 4 times, and that'll last all year. If it starts to fade or anything, you can always come back with a marker and put another clear coat on it. Another thing we're trying out for this year is the larger Sailboat Rudder. You can see how much fatter this rudder is than the normal one that comes on a Outback. And this is for sailing. A lot of guys have gone to these for a quick turn. They'll cut really fast, but you have so much more of a massive rudder in the water than the old one. So a lot of guys use it for a quick turning. I'm using it for quick turning and for sailing. A lot of times we'll work our way into the north wind all day, and then I'll either put up the Hobie sail or I'll put up a wind paddle sail, and we'll talk about that later. And I'll just kind of drift home with the wind. And this keeps you from, between the Mirage Drive straight down and this big fat rudder, it keeps you from being pushed sideways. It grabs the water when you're dealing with sailing. So this is a great upgrade. It's inexpensive, and you just screw it on, and your turning is a lot tighter. All right, just a few more things that we normally add to yaks. Nose rope, roughly the length of the kayak for wading, tied around your waist. I also use it as a stand up and a third leg for balance. Can't live without my nose rope. Keep stuff in the front hatch, dry bags and whatnot. I got a wind paddle. That's for another day. I'm gonna tell you all about that later. The new Mirage drive system, more bearings. For every 10 paddles, you get 1 free paddle. So this is a much more efficient drive. No need for the turbo fins, in my opinion, anymore with this new, more efficient drive system. Side pouches, you put your fish grips, you know, knife, stringers, whatever you need on the side pouches. Love them. Love these new handles that they've gone to in the last couple of years. They're much sturdier. Your seat, high, low position seat. The only time I drop it down low is when the wind is really bad or we're going through the breakers. 95% of the time it's in the up position for just to be a lot higher. You know, my yak attack poles for filming. And usually I put a black pack in the back here. Today we're rolling with a live well bucket. But that's pretty much it. Theresa and I absolutely love Outbacks. We feel like it's one of the best fishing platforms out there. Hey, if you had any questions about our Outbacks, feel free to comment below. We'll do our best to get to all the questions. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all next time right here on 30 Miles Out. Today we're gonna do some I don't know, what do we call it? So here's some
Out with this segment. Thanks for watching this segment of
I'm not done. 30 Miles Out. Check it out or whatever. For more.
Thanks for watching this segment.
Thanks for watching this segment of how-tos and kayak fishing reviews.